Hi, guys. Welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 Revolution with me, Lise. It's going to be a general message for the collect of the IV. Some for you, some for me. It's going to be a 5-card spread. This spread is actually called the horseshoe spread. And what we will do is we're going to pull a card. Spirit's going to tell us what's going on in the present moment, influences around you or surrounding you. Card 2 is going to be your hopes for the future. Card 3 will be anything hidden, or any hidden influences that might be something that you're not seeing that needs to, or that it's overlooking. It just needs to be taken a look at so that there's not a barrier to your successful outcome, or it could be a barrier to a successful outcome if it's not addressed, right? Card number 4 is going to be the action, the advice on what action, you might want to take to get to number 5, which is the outcome. Now, this would be the most likely outcome based on, the first cards and how you follow through with what you're doing. And, but energy is fluid, time is fluid, and we all have free will. So this is not the end all be all. It's just one of them, right? One of the ways. All right, well, let's begin. Spirit, show me for the collective, what is there in the present moment? What are influences around my collective in the present moment? What are some influences around the collective in the present moment? Show me. Okay. Spirit, show me the collective's hopes for their future. Show me the hopes for the collective, what their hopes are for the future. Hopes for the future. Okay. All right. Now show me what's hidden. What influences that? Oh, that wanted to come out. The moon. Wow, that's what's hidden. We'll get into that. See how quick that one came out? Show me the action. What's the best? Hold on, collective. Give me a second. Okay, show me what needs working on. What's the action? The action that needs. Okay. And now, Spirit, show me what the most likely outcome is. The most likely final outcome. Remember, you have free will. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, let's begin, shall we? Bottom of the deck. Wow, guys, what's going on here? Bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Swords. This talks about standing firm, having confidence, victory, faith, action. It can also talk about a battle, right? So the reason you have victory, you have faith because you took action. You're standing firm in your beliefs. This is also an intellectual card. It's of the mind. So, and you have a lot of confidence. So that's the surrounding energy. That's what the read's about, right? And with the 5 of Swords, it looks really good. It can be drama, but I don't see it in that way. This is a victory because you chose to make it that way. It's like an intellect, right? Like, I don't want to, it's like somebody that doesn't want to debate. Let's just say you don't want to debate, and somebody challenges you, and you're like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but if it'll shut them up. And then you just crush that debate in every way, shape, form, or fashion. You hit every angle. You won. You got that victory. But you didn't go in trying to do that, right? Like you didn't want to. It was like, okay, and then you One. Because you took action, you stood firm, you had the confidence, right? Victory and faith. Also, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Five of Swords is actually, with the swords and people kind of like fighting each other, and in some decks it's like 3 swords in the back, 2 in the front. So, and other ones it's the person that has 3 swords, like it would be you that would hold the 3 swords, right? And then there's 2 on the ground, and there's 2 people walking away, meaning that you were challenged. You were challenged. You didn't want to be challenged, but you were challenged. You won, so you took the sword, right? Well, and then so it's like it's a victory that's around you. So this is good. Now, what the present moment is, the influences around you is the Nine of Wands. There's some kind of fears. Are you guarded, tired? You feel like you might need to protect, stamina, paranoia. This can also be the wounded warrior. I'm down, but I'm not out. It's like people that want to keep fighting. This could also be your own fears, your own self being guarded or on guard, right? You could be tired. Maybe some of you need to sleep more, right? Or drink more water or change your diet, right? And I'm not saying anything about your weight or how you look. It's all about the inside is what I'm talking about. I know for me, when I don't drink enough water, I know for me, when I don't eat the way that my body wants me to eat, it lets me know. So that's all I meant. Now the paranoia, I don't know why that, let's see, clarify that. Clarify the Nine of Wands for the present moment for the collective. Knight of Discs. Yeah, this is bringing it back to the wounded warrior type thing too, because the Nine of Wands also talks about it's like you are slowly coming, because clarifying the Nine of Wands is the King of Discs, which would be the King of Pentacles, which is slow and steady, wins the race. This is the knight is the only knight I trust in any deck, right? But because this knight takes a long time to get where it's going, but it's because it's carrying precious cargo. It's because when it gets there, the offer, what it's bringing is, stability, abundance. It is solid, right? Whether, so it takes a little longer to get there. Like, let's say he had to travel with a package, and back in the day when they had horse and buggy, so he took an off route because he had all these precious metals and precious gold and all these silvers that he had delivered to the palace or the king, let's say, right? Well, he took a different way to avoid the robbers, right? But once he got there, it's all good. And this is also showing it's on real time, it's on earth time. So it's like your spirit is fighting as you're catching up with what you're doing in like real life, not real life, like on earth, 3D earth, because this King of Discs talks about earth, Wands talks about the spirit. So it's like maybe you've been fighting a lot. I don't mean like fighting, I mean like, maybe something has been a struggle. Maybe that's what it is. But maybe you started something really slow, in a slow pace. And, now as it's getting closer, you have some fears. You're tired, you're guarded a little bit, or you're on guard. I wouldn't say guarded, you're just on guard. You want to protect what this is. The paranoia, I don't think it's paranoia. It could be, right? But it could just be anxiety, because you guys are doing something that's big. It's life-changing. It's a new way, right? Whether this is a new job, a new lover, a new move, a new house, a new apartment, a new child, it's whatever this is for you, but you've come a long way. So you've gotten all the way to this point and you're like, God, I'm down, but I'm not out. But you're going to keep moving slow and steady, because that's what wins the race. That's the present moment, is what's around you is the fighting spirit as you're physically moving towards that. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is an 18 plus. It says that in my disclaimer on YouTube, but this is an 18 plus video. So That's why we have 18 plus cards out. All right. Are some of you battling with yourself too, or are you just afraid to step off the cliff or something like that? Something's coming to an end. It's just taking a long time, right? And that's okay. You're completing something. You're getting something. But that's what's surrounding you. This could also be saying that you have people, places, things around you that are in fear. They're on guard. They're tired. They feel like they need to protect themselves. They are paranoid, and they have the stamina to try to keep things going because they might see you outgrowing them. Or if this is a job, they might catch wind or see, might put two and two together that you're leaving for a new position, right? Maybe you're holding on because as you're closing out something here, you are slowly bringing in what your new beginning is here. And it's solid. And if it has to do with finances, the King of Discs, Knight of Discs, excuse me, this is an increase. But really what it's saying is it's happening in real time on Earth. So you might have people that just aren't happy that you're getting a promotion, or it's something like that. It doesn't have to be, but it's something like that. So it's either with you or it's happening around you, right? But the Nine of Wands does talk about someone that doesn't want to fight, but is forced to challenge, just keeps being challenged, right? But you got this. Now we have, in your hopes, this is beautiful. The hopes for the future, you have the Queen of Cups. So who I have out right now is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I have Scorpio, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's what we got. A lot of water. So in your hopes for the future, Queen of Cups, patient, trust, medium, caring, sensitive, intuitive. It's almost like you want to get back to your softer side. You want to get back to yourself. Not even that you want to get back to that, because it's not like it's been gone from you. It's just you want to expand on how you already are. You're ready to let yourself, it's just what you have that you're hoping. You're like, my hopes for the future is that I still am caring. I can use my sensitivity and my intuitiveness to help people or to, help me along the way in life on these different things, right? I hope that I still have my patience, the trust within yourselves. And some of you could be a medium. You don't have to be, but you could, it's also an emphasis on love. Some of you could be looking for love. You don't have to be. So this is either about yourself or it's about someone else, right? But there's something here. Some of you are looking for love because of the way the heart is here. It's empty here. And then there's like the 8 here, if we look at it like that. So it's like you want a part. You want somebody that's like you, caring, sensitive, intuitive, patient, trusting. They could be a medium. They could be, loving, caring, kind, compassionate. Like that's the Queen of Cups, right? A lot of empathy too. Extremely brilliant is the Queen of Cups, like a genius in her own right. And because it's like emotional intelligence, but with the IQ as well. So it's like the mental smarts, but also the emotional intelligence and being able to understand people, right? It's something like that. You're looking for, your other half for some of you. And for others of you, this could be saying if you already have your other half, you want your other half, you want to connect back because you guys might not be in a good place right now. Relationships go up and down, they expand, they constrict. It's all ebb and flow. So it's something like that. Right? Now in card 3, this is what's strange because it came out so fast. It was like, boom. When I asked what was hidden, the moon. What a card to come out because the moon is hidden. So what could be hidden is you Your subconscious could be saying you need to look at something within, right? There's some kind of reflection, right? There's an emotion, there's some kind of intensity, there's cycles, right? It also could be saying what's hidden, you are hiding. You got to dive deeper in yourself. It also could be saying that what's hidden, if there's any travel, nighttime travel, it's a go. It's like I'm just telling you all the ways I can see this, read it, right? It also can be saying what's hidden is for you to watch out for people that are hiding, whether this is work or personal or social or family or friends, lover, romance, however this works, to be careful that others aren't hiding things from you. So what's hidden is the moon. What's hidden is things that are hidden. But these influences are important because it's something that you might be overlooking. Therefore, it could stop you from making a successful forward movement if it's not addressed. So what's hidden is for you to look at what's hidden. In reading people, it's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. Like that's what I'm hearing right now. This is also, somebody could be hiding their feelings from you. I'm getting that. Like I'm getting in a few different ways. So, because in your hopes and fears, some of you wanted love, right? Some of you. And for those, what you're hiding is your own emotions, or someone else is hiding their emotions. Someone else, But in other ways, the moon, you just got to be careful because it can be tricky. It can also talk about what's hidden is don't allow yourself to live in an illusion. Not that you are, but, to recognize illusions. What's hidden, recognize the illusion. Use your emotion. There's a strong emphasis on using your emotion to reflect your intensity and to direct yourself in the mind of the cycles, your own patterns. It's something like that. It's diving deep. Some of you could be a Cancer. You don't have to be. Now, the next card is the action, right? But what this is if we notice something here that needs to be worked on, the action card is the way to go about changing the situation for the better, right? So the action card is the Knight of Cups, which talks about romantic, sensitive, refined, gracious. Are some of you trying to go back into your soft era, whether you're male or female? It doesn't matter. There's no sex or gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us. We've talked about this, right? So when we speak to a child, we are using our feminine energy. When we assert ourselves, we're using our masculine energy, regardless of our sex or gender or how we identify, period, right? Just how it works. So the action is to be more, okay, I'm getting this right now. This is, I just got a download from this. So for those of you that were looking for love, what it's saying is, you're almost nervous. You're going about things very, very slow, which is okay because you've been burned in the past before. You're hoping to meet someone like yourself, but it's hidden from you because you're unsure and you don't want to be manipulated again. You don't want to go down whatever path that you went down prior, right? Period. The cycles, right? And you're looking at things in a fine-tooth comb, but you also want to be back in your soft energy. And so it's like, I need to be more romantic. I need to be more sensitive. I need to, you are gracious, you are refined, right? But it's like refining those. It's remembering who the fuck you are and moving on that and understanding that not everyone is like the past or who you've dealt with, right? And also for those of you that are taking people back or giving second chances, people can and do change. They just have to put in the work. So, you might be battling like, well, are they going to change? This has been a long fucking road. It's been a battle, man. And I don't know if I can do it anymore, but I'm still trucking along, right? I have all this love, right? There's a lot hidden, but it's to bring it back, right? Now, for those of you that this is not love, that this is love just came out. And you can take it how it resonates, but love was like really coming out. And you know me as a reader by now, right? That I don't jump to love is the first thing. It kept coming out and the download came. So that's that. Now, if this is work, It's simply saying that you are ending something, whether this is a position, an actual firm, a place of work, like whether you're like getting promoted, looking to get promoted, or leaving for a better, you're leaving something for something better in career and finance, right? But you're taking your time and it's making you nervous, or it's just like, oh, when will this, or maybe you haven't found the right position yet, but you're still working at where you're currently at, but you're like, I want to do these things, but I just can't get there. Or it's not that you can't get there. It's like, I keep trying and trying and trying, and all these challenges keep coming up, but slow and steady, you're going to get it. Because you love what you do. What's period. And you're going to find, some of you might be in the healthcare industry too, don't have to be. Others of you, it's like you're going to find what you're looking for, and to just pay attention and be more, and to show off your action with how refined and gracious that you are, right? And sensitive, because that's going to help. I'm getting an emphasis on healthcare field for some of you, not everyone. For others of you, it's children. Now, this could also be, I could also see this in family too. So take it how it resonates, make it fit, but don't force it. Now, so the action would be is to show off that more carefree, romantic, sensitive, refined, and gracious side, however that works for you. And the most likely outcome, so as long as if the first cards are adhered to, the final outcome is, this is telling you the path that could turn out, but just like, in all readings, the action takes, the knowledge gained about the situation and realistic hopes of the future are what make the final outcome, and realistic actions, right? The final outcome successful, but it's all about free will. So whatever this says doesn't mean it's end all be all. But I really like this though, because the final outcome is 3 of Pentacles, which is money, money, money. But it's also working, networking, working together with people. It's studying, it's a contract, it's work, it's focus, it's manifesting, it's networking, it's building. For some of you, for love, this could be marriage. I can also see the 3 of Pentacles as marriage, but it's something that's happening on earth. This is real life, practical, logical. It's happening on earth, real time, right? And when we have this clarified in the first card, I like to see that, because you're slowly coming into something and then you're getting it. You will be sitting down. You are going to get that contract. You are going to get that promotion. You are going to get that job. You are going to pass that test, because some of you might be in school, or maybe you're taking a certification or something at work, because I have study, work, manifestation, focus, contract, working together. It could be marriage too. There's just a lot of different things here. But the 3 of Pentacles, which is what I just said. So you manifested this by taking your time and doing the right thing, right? All right, we're 23 minutes in. I'm sorry that it took so long. Let's get final thoughts. Any final thoughts for the collective spirit? Geez, that was quick. Wow, ending and flexibility. You may leave a position, or you might be asked to leave. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. The choice is yours. Ending. Flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. The Moon card, remember what was hidden? Flexibility. This is reminding me of 2 different decks. This is a career and life oracle deck. This is a tarot deck. But look, it's like, yeah, emphasis. So something is ending. You're right. We talked about that, because the 9s ends as you're slowly moving into something else. Now, this doesn't have to be a position. If this is love, you're leaving a partner, you're leaving a relationship, or they left you and you're staying gone. It's something like that, right? Or you're changing the way you're doing things in your household if you have kids, right? But yeah, and what's hidden is what's hidden. What's hidden is what's hidden. Remember, what's hidden is the Moon, which is hidden itself, but it's saying have the flexibility as you maneuver through something, because you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. That is what I have for you today, collective. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow, and let me know if this reading resonated. I am also open again for personal and private readings. All readings are $45 US, and I do them live over video chat. We can do Zoom, Teams, we can discuss that. You can reach out to me at seersoultarot@gmail.com or hit me up on Messenger. If you're watching me on Facebook, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. If you're watching me on YouTube, please look in the description box. Please look at the my profile on the page where the disclaimer is, and my email is there. So you can feel free to reach out to me there. And the reading, it's $45, but you can ask as many questions as you want. And it goes for 45 minutes, up to 45 minutes. All right. I also wanted to make known, somebody had reached out to me and asked me, about sound baths. They were looking for a particular type of sound bath. That is something that I will be offering in about a month. I am learning about the Tibetan way. So I have Tibetan singing bowls, 3 of them. They're different tones, different frequencies, and it's through guided meditation. It's chakra alignment. It is to bring body, mind, spirit into alignment. It's also to clear out any negative or bad energy that might be around you or near you. But as we get closer to that month, I will discuss that. I'll get into that more. I also do runes. So it's not just divination as far as just tarot and oracle cards. No, you have a pendulum. So several different pendulums. So I do pendulum swings. Also divination rods. If that is more for the divination rods and the pendulum, I use especially when I'm using in mediumship, when I'm channeling the other side, right? But I also use the pendulum for readings too, like tarot readings, right? Runes, pendulum, divination rods, tarot, oracle, mediumship. That's about it right now. Past life regression, guided meditations, a bunch of different things. So if you're interested in that, please reach out and I will give you all of that information. All right. And that is what I have for you today, my beautiful collective. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Please hit that like button, comment, share, follow, pending what platform you're watching on. Bye, guys. Love ya.